Drum brakes. Drum brakes were among the earliest braking systems used in automobiles, dating back to the early 1900s. Inside a metal drum that spins with the wheel-curved brake shoes press outward against the inner surface to slow the vehicle down. The design is simple and inexpensive to manufacture, which is why it stuck around for so long, especially on the rear wheels of budget cars. One drawback is heat. Because the drum encloses the shoes, heat has a harder time escaping, and that can lead to reduced stopping power during repeated hard braking. Even so, drum brakes remain common today on entry-level vehicles and as parking brake mechanisms, since they hold a car in place efficiently and cost little to produce. Disc brakes. Disc brakes work through a flat metal rotor attached to the wheel, with a caliper straddling it and squeezing brake pads against both sides when the driver presses the pedal. This design emerged in racing and aviation before making its way into everyday cars during the mid-20th century, largely because it dissipates heat far better than a drum. The open structure allows air to flow across the rotor, keeping temperatures more stable during hard or repeated braking. That reliability under stress is a major reason disc brakes became standard on the front wheels of most vehicles, and eventually on all four wheels of many modern cars. Ventilated disc brakes. Ventilated disc brakes take the basic rotor design and add internal cooling vanes between two friction surfaces, allowing air to pass directly through the disc rather than just around it. Engineers introduced this improvement as vehicles grew faster and heavier, since standard solid rotors sometimes struggled to shed heat quickly enough under sustained braking. The internal channels pull cooler air in as the wheel spins, carrying heat away from the friction surface far more efficiently. This makes ventilated rotors a common choice for performance cars, SUVs, and any vehicle that regularly deals with heavier loads or spirited driving. Slotted and drilled disc brakes. Slotted and drilled disc brakes modify the surface of a standard rotor with grooves or holes to improve performance under specific conditions. Slots help clear away gas, dust, and small debris that build up between the pad and rotor during braking, which keeps the contact surface cleaner and more consistent. Drilled holes, originally popular in motorsport, were designed to let heat and gas escape quickly, though on some rotors they can create stress points over time. Many enthusiasts favor these designs for their appearance and their edge in wet or demanding driving conditions, though daily drivers may not need the added complexity. Carbon ceramic brakes. Carbon ceramic brakes represent one of the most advanced braking technologies used in road cars today, built from a mixture of carbon fibers and ceramic compounds instead of traditional cast iron. This material was originally developed for aerospace applications, where extreme heat resistance was essential, and it later found its way into high-performance and luxury vehicles. Compared to iron rotors, carbon ceramic discs are significantly lighter, which reduces unsprung weight and improves handling. They also resist heat fade far better, maintaining consistent stopping power even after repeated hard stops at high speed. The trade-off is cost, since manufacturing these rotors is a complex and expensive process, which is why they mostly appear on supercars and premium performance models. Parking brakes. Parking brakes, often called emergency brakes, exist as a separate mechanical backup that holds a vehicle in place without relying on the main hydraulic system. Traditionally operated by hand lever or foot pedal, they work through a cable connected directly to the rear brakes, bypassing fluid pressure entirely. This mechanical link is what makes them useful in situations where the primary brakes fail, since cables do not depend on hydraulic pressure to function. Many modern vehicles have replaced the manual lever with an electronic switch, but the underlying purpose remains the same: keeping the car stationary on inclines or during extended stops. Electronic parking brakes. Electronic parking brakes replace the traditional cable and lever setup with a small motor built into the caliper itself, activated by the push of a button. Automakers began adopting this system in the early 2000s as vehicles became more digitally integrated, and it freed up interior space once used by a bulky lever. Control module manages the clamping force automatically, often releasing the brakes smoothly the moment the driver presses the accelerator. Beyond convenience, these systems can also apply gentle braking automatically in certain safety situations, working alongside other electronic driver aids. Regenerative brakes. Regenerative brakes are found in hybrid and electric vehicles, and they work in a fundamentally different way from friction-based systems. Instead of converting motion into heat through pads and rotors, the electric motor reverses its role and acts as a generator, slowing the car while feeding energy back into the battery. This concept traces back to early electric trains and was later refined for passenger cars as battery technology improved. Because much of the everyday slowing down happens through this method, traditional friction brakes on electric vehicles often experience far less wear over time. Most of these vehicles still include standard disc brakes as a backup for harder or emergency stops. Air brakes. Air brakes are the primary braking system used in large trucks, buses, and other heavy vehicles, relying on compressed air rather than hydraulic fluid to apply force. This design became the standard for heavy transport because compressed air can generate much greater braking force than a hydraulic system of similar size, which matters enormously when stopping tens of thousands of pounds. A compressor keeps air reserved in tanks, ready to be released into brake chambers that push against the wheels when the driver presses the pedal. One added safety feature is that these brakes engage automatically if air pressure drops too low, preventing a vehicle from becoming impossible to stop due to a leak.